Namaste. Somebody had just asked if I could do readings on Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, Meher Baba, and Alan Watts. So I said I would do that. So let me start with Meher Baba. Now I don't know. I haven't really read anything about Meher Baba. Don't know too much about Alan Watts. Ravi Shankar, I know. I lived in Rishikesh and he was there often. Oops, there's my cards now, new cards. Mommy got some new cards. I got some new cards. Let me open them, see what they are. Got some new cards. I got some new cards. Let me open them, see what they are. New cards. I have two coming today. So this is propitious. It just arrived just in time to do Meher Baba. Ooh, the trust your vibes. These are really fun cards, these trust your vibes. And I have another set coming as well today. So I've got over a dozen sets of cards. Gets a little daunting when I have to pack them up to go somewhere, but it's okay. I like using lots of decks of cards because you never, you have so many different elements that come out. Each set of cards has different vibration to them. So it's always fun to have, if I can get these open now. Okay, that was tough. This is a nice deck of cards. I like the back of it, the flying hearts. Woo woo is wonderful. I like that. It's that's nice. I like that. Woo woo is wonderful. He's got the knocker in his heart. Open up. Hello? Anybody home? Wake up. So anyway, these just arrived. So let me go ahead and shuffle these and get them ready. Oh, they have a little problem here with this card. I'm going to have to get a hold of them. I've got one card that's kind of, when they put it together, it's, you can see there it's got a problem with the card. And I don't like that because then you know what card it is, So I'll have to get a hold of the company and say, we have a defective deck. Could you please send me out a different deck, and then I will send these back. So, but for now, we're going to put them in place to go ahead and use them. Yes, so somebody did not do a good job in checking these before they sent them out. But I like the deck. So, meanwhile, back to what we were doing before. I was getting ready to do Meher Baba. It's nice, I got another deck here as well. Just sorry to see one of the cards has got a flaw in it when they made it. they went to do the coating, the covering on it, and it got a big crease in it. So, okay. Well, the card that comes up first is Scholar. So Meher Baba must have had a lot of knowledge. Was very much a scholar. So that's interesting. Like I said, I don't know anything about Meher Baba or his life. After the reading, I'll have to check and see really what they say he was about, Meher Baba. He was about, let me show, evolution, okay, which makes sense. Any guru is about evolution, wanting to see people move forward in their lives, wanting to give things to benefit mankind, to benefit humanity. So he was about evolution. We'll continue to look and see what we have going here. See what the next card is out about. Okay. Seems he was a bit of a free spirit. Okay. He had his way. He had his own vehicle. He had his own vehicle of bringing knowledge, his own way. He had a specific way that he was doing it, but not confined. I would say that being a free spirit, he was not confined by the religiosity of the day, that he was free within himself to bring something new, something deeper to the planet. Okay. Free thinker, free spirit, not, again, not constrained, not. So, Meher Baba. Let's see what else we have. Meher Baba. Ah. Well, this is interesting. Next one out is the egg. Broke the mold, okay? And I see the egg and it broke the mold, you know, again. He opened that up to, like I said, just broke the mold is what I'm seeing with that, you know. Come to the inside, was bringing out the inside of what was there. Okay. New ideas, kind of birthing new things. Okay. Trying to bring out the richness. See the yolk there, that richness that will feed one. The yolk is very, yeah. Nourishing. Meher Baba. He was there to share, happy to share, happy to give to the planet what he had learned, okay? Very giving, okay? Brought a lot to the table, you know. Bring a lot to the table. Meher Baba. Okay. Okay. Very first card out of the new deck. Mentors and role models. So he was a great mentor, a great role model to others. We've got kind of like he's switched on. I like this. The symbology on here is great. He switched on people, you know. He would switch them on. In giving guidance. Let's continue forward. Meher Baba. Very nice reading from Meher Baba. Okay. Unlike Osho and some of those other ones, Meher Baba has got a very nice reading. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. It's right up. So it says difficulty in the beginning, growing pains, doubts and fears. Again, when you're birthing something and you're a new chela, a new student, whatever, you have to be ready to, you know, walk your path and go through the birth pains. And everyone has those difficulties. And again, you become stronger, vulnerable, you know. So he brought a path. He brought a path, a start, you know. Again, we have the egg here and we have the egg here, okay? Birthing new things, birthing new things. And I think this is birthing of ideas, etc. And this is birthing of, you know, giving guidance to others how to walk the path. And it's difficult. I think he didn't mince words. Don't think he was like some, you know, all these new age type. But it's so easy. It's just, you know, it's like the yellow brick road. You're going to fantasy land. I don't think he wasn't that way. I think he's like me. He's telling you it's hard. You're going to face tribulation. You're going to face trials. It's going to be difficult, you know. It's going to be difficult. You've got growing pains. You will go through doubts. You'll go through fears, you know, but you'll become stronger the more vulnerable you are and the more you go forward in your life, okay? So I think that that's what he was, at least is what this reading is saying that he was about. He was a traditional type of a teacher, you know, that he was honest about what it took. He wasn't pie in the sky. He was teaching a road to enlightenment. Okay? To enlightenment. And enlightenment is going beyond the illusions and delusions of Maya. So he taught a path to enlightenment, to go within. Okay, how to go within. Okay, understanding that the roots are in the mud, but the flowering is above that. Flowering is above that. Okay. So nice, Meher Baba. He taught a path of surrender. Wasn't name it and claim it. It wasn't, you know, you're going to fight. You're going to have to do a path of surrender. Okay, if you want this transmutation to take place, become the butterfly, first you start out like this, like a caterpillar. First you start out like a caterpillar. Okay, and eventually, if you surrender, you do your path, you surrender, you can enter enlightenment and have the transformation. And again, he's a great scholar, a great scholar. I'm really liking this reading of Meher Baba. I'm going to have to check him out. Check out what he was about, because this is a very, very nice reading. Couldn't ask for more for a traditional guru, a teacher that knows the way and giving the way and not making any bones about it. Just, yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. What came up, and this is kind of like I say, kind of like the action that takes place, snowflakes. Okay, now when I see snowflakes, I say, you know, each one is unique, each one is different. Okay, each one has its own beauty. No two are the same in the snowflakes. So this is talking about the seekers, the ones that are coming. Each one you work with a little differently. You know, you give them direction, you give them guidance. And he was giving them, homeward bound, he was giving them an open door. How to go forward, where to go forward. This is like when you wish upon a star. So keep the star, keep that light always in front of you. Go towards that light, go towards that wisdom, go towards enlightenment. Okay? And in the end, if you are totally surrendered, if you're totally surrendered, which is what you have to do, you will go through the cellular collapse. Okay? Now, when I see the cellular collapse, when I'm looking at this type of reading, I would say it has to do with enlightenment, you know, because you go through that deconstruction of identity to enter enlightenment. Okay? So let's look at this all again. Okay? If you are going to get to enlightenment, you have to go through that death before death, that cellular collapse, that, you know, going beyond identification. In order to do that, you have to walk your path. Everybody's path is a little different, but you have to walk it alone. Everyone has to do it by themselves. It's not a group effort, okay? There is a door. As a guru, he had scholar, okay? And he gives a doorway to go home. He's going to tell you that it's difficult. It's not going to be simple, but he is a mentor. He is a guide. He is a way forward. And what wisdom he has, he's willing to share. You have to keep your eyes on the light, always. Be willing to crack the egg, crack the egg of all your mistaken notions and stuff. You have to see what's inside. Part of the path is to look within, like this path, the path I teach, neti neti, not this, not this, not this. You have to see what's actually inside, not just stay on the outside. You got to crack an egg to make an omelet, okay? He was a free spirit. He came and he had this vehicle of his teaching. He had his own vehicle of teaching for evolution of mankind, and it was through a path of surrender. Okay? Through a path of surrender. So Meher Baba, very, very, very nice, good feeling reading on Meher Baba. So I'm going to have to look at actually what he was teaching. But according to this reading, I mean, he was there and he had a new way of expressing and bringing that light to humanity. Okay, so I will close this out now. Kudos to Meher Baba. Thank you for asking for that reading. And again, if people would like to give a little donation, I will put a thing at the bottom, you know, for doing the readings, etc. It's always nice to give back a little, get back a little for continuing to work and aid people. So thank you for asking, and I'm going to close this out, put this up, and I'm going to check out a little bit about Meher Baba, and then I'll go on to the next reading. So I'm looking forward to checking him out more. Thank you. Namaste. Have a great day.